Why It's Christmas Carol doesn't have 10 out of 10 on IMDb, I do not know. Shockingly, it only has 684 ratings altogether, which is not that many considering how many people there are in the world. It's a brilliant film, and I'm really happy to be talking about it today because I really want more people to know about it. Not just because it's a good film, but because Carrie Fisher is in it. I will point out she does not play a character called Carol. She is not Carol. But she is being used to advertise the film, and rightly so, because she's absolutely phenomenal in it, and she has one line in it that is particularly entertaining if you're a Star Wars fan. So there won't be any spoilers in this. I won't tell you what that line is, but I will take a little look at the plot and what I liked and didn't like. I fully acknowledge that as a Carrie Fisher addict, I am biased. I may not have liked this as much as I did if she wasn't in it. I completely accept that. This was released in 2012, directed by Michael M. Scott and written by William Penick and Christopher Say. And as I said, obviously we have Carrie Fisher. She plays a character called Eve, Christmas Eve, get it? And Emmanuelle Vaugier, I apologise if I pronounced that incorrectly, plays Carol. And the description from IMDb is as follows. The story of driven, heartless publishing executive Carol Huffler, who on Christmas Eve is visited by the ghost of her former boss, Eve. Eve tells Carol that she has lost sight of the things that are truly important in life and that she is there to show her the error of her ways. Eve explains that normally there would be 3 ghosts for the job, but due to budget cutbacks, she is in charge of Carol's journey through her past, present, and future. So it's obviously very much like, or kind of like, our traditional Ghosts of Christmas, past, present, and future, but Carol plays all 3, which I love because that means Eve, I am losing my mind. Eve plays all 3, and that is brilliant because that means we get 3 times as much Carrie Fisher as if she was just playing one of them. And yeah, I'll be honest, the story kind of unfolds in a very typical way. We go to the past, she gets sentimental about her past. We obviously see her present and the things that she's doing wrong. The fact that why do I keep calling her Carol? Carol is the main character. Eve was her former boss. Means that she knows a lot about Carol's personality and her backstory already, which gives it an interesting twist, because usually the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future didn't know the individual personally, aside from, of course, the classic A Christmas Carol. So I think it's got a really interesting perspective. The narrative is pretty predictable in some aspects, but what I think makes it different to the usual Christmas Carol story, I've just realised why it's called It's Christmas Carol. Because it's a Christmas Carol. It's very late at night and I'm very tired. It's funny. There is comedy in this. It's not a comedy film, but from Eve, we have some wonderful moments, and it's just one of Carrie Fisher's finest performances. She just ticks all of the right boxes, and she's beautiful. Carol as a character is fine. Obviously, it's kind of important that you like or get on with the protagonist. I have absolutely no problems with Carol as a character at all. Eve is wonderful. If I could be visited by Eve on Christmas Eve, would totally support that. Do I recommend the film? Yes, I do. Is it something different? Not really, no. But if you're a Carrie Fisher fan, you will definitely get that little bit extra out of it than you would a kind of any other film that deals with the ghosts of Christmas. I do think it deserves higher than 5.9. If I have my non-biased head on, I'd say it deserves at least a 6.5 or a 7. My Carrie head would be a 10 because it's brilliant, and I've seen this film twice now, and it's never lost its impact yet, and when I watch it again, I don't think it will. It just gets more emotional as time goes on, to be perfectly honest. I really think you'll enjoy it, and I'd love to know what you think of It's Christmas Carol if you do watch it.